What if the person you need most in life is missing? And what if the way to find them is getting brutally clear about who they are? My name is Chad Hyams, and welcome back to the Achieve Your Apex podcast on our last episode of our Clarity series, Chapter 18 from my best-selling book, Achieve Your Apex. Hope you have your copy. Now, doesn't mean we're done with the podcast. It just means we're done with Chapter 18 after today. Now, over the last few episodes, if you've missed them, go back. They're there for you, whether you're watching them here on YouTube or whether you're downloading the podcast wherever you get your podcast. We have talked about what clarity is, how to check if you have clarity, how to question yourself towards clarity, and how to know when it's time to refine or replace your vision because it's no longer clear to you. In this episode, we're going to get to something a little more personal. Okay, it's about the who. Remember the question ladder. So this is about the who you are inviting into your life or keeping out of your life based on clarity you might not have yet. All right, so let me take you back and talk about some of the stuff. In 18, this chapter, I have shared that there was a season in my life where I wasn't just off course, I was off everything, right? I was off character. I was off everything about who I truly am. I was in a relationship that was extremely unhealthy for me. Okay. I wasn't chasing any goals that had any alignment to where I wanted to go. And deep, deep down, I knew it. Okay. I hit rock bottom. And after a trip to LA for a friend's wedding and a very honest intervention from very close friends of mine, it gave me the clarity I needed to realize I had to wipe the slate clean and completely start over. So I made a lot of changes in my life, including a geographic move from Nevada all the way to Washington State. It changed a lot of the people that were in my world. It changed a lot. It just changed everything. I went to a new place with new possibilities. Now, I went there for an opportunity for work, okay? And I was in the office on day one, and I met a woman. Her name, you may know it, it's Nita, okay? We had a great first conversation. And then I went back to putting my life together, okay? Now, as I was getting ready to finalize my move to Nevada to go up to Washington State to stay, I had a financial challenge. And I went to an old mentor of mine. Not old, she was old as in longtime running mentor of mine, just in case she's listening. And I said I needed some help getting the move done. And they were happy to help me, my mentor and her husband. And they said, one condition. Before you go, we want you to define the who you will allow into your life. Now, I sat there for a second and I was like, I don't know if I can do this and be that obvious and that clear and that concise about it. And she said to me, look, I want you to write down everything about this person. Describe them, their personality, their habits, their passions, their preferences, physical traits, everything. Who is this person that's missing in your life to be the partner you want? Because it's what got me into trouble before by choosing the wrong person. So I sat down that night and I just started brain dumping this list. I wanted a non-smoker. I wanted someone who was adventurous. I wanted someone who was healthy. I wanted someone who was a redhead. I wanted someone who was between 5'2" and 5'4", no matter what height she'll tell you she is, because that was a great height for me. I love that height, right? I wanted someone who had the confidence to sing to themselves yet didn't want to go sing in front of crowds, okay? I wanted someone who was going to be a support staff. And I just kept going and going and going and going. And I came up with so many things and I had no idea who I was writing about, okay? I just knew that this person was going to be the person for me. When I had created the missing person report, I had such clarity, which is what we've been talking about in this chapter. I had such clarity that when this person came into my world, there was no question. And her name is Nita. And she was 95% of the things on my list. Now, I wish I still had my list. Yet she was 95% of the things on this list that I had described her. And as I was meeting people, it was clear she was the one that I wanted standing beside me. And now, 14 married years, 15 and a half years later, we're going to be together for as long as time will allow us. Having clarity makes all the difference in the world. So, what does the missing persons report do? This is what it'll do for you. It will help you recognize who wasn't right for me, or you in this case. It will help me recognize the person when they do show up. It will allow me to know the questions to be asking somebody to figure out if they are the match, because I have a clear vision of whom it was I was looking for. It gave me the filter, it gave me the language, and it gave me clarity on my relationship. Now, this was a personal relationship. I was looking for the partner. This can be any kind of relationship. This can be I'm looking for the mentor. I'm looking for a coach. I'm looking for a boss. I'm looking for, I don't know, maybe an assistant. I'm looking for anything. It can be business. It can be health. For me, I was doing for a relationship. Okay. Here's what I've realized ever since this. People don't struggle because they don't have options. They struggle because they don't have clarity. Let me say that again and not stumble through it, okay? Most people don't struggle because they don't have options. They struggle because they don't have clarity. Clarity is not just about where you're going. It's about who you're going with. Or maybe who shouldn't be involved and invited on the journey. Can you create a missing persons report of people to avoid? Absolutely, you can. What are those traits of those people that when you start to see they showing these traits, you know this is not someone for me. I don't need someone who does this. I don't need someone who does that. I don't need someone like this, because I know how that has come in the past to impact me. Okay, so now to you, your time. Who is missing from your world? Is it a partner romantically? Is it a mentor, a coach, as I said? Is it an admin assistant? Is it, I don't know, an intern that's coming up behind? What and who is missing from your life? Okay? Choose that. Now, if you don't know, if you say, I've got all the right people around me, what about the right client for you? Bring you clarity if you know who it is you want to be helping in whatever your industry is as well. Okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to ask yourself, who is missing in my life? What does that person value? How does that person show up to the world? What energy do they bring? And most important, how will I know it when I've met them? Okay, now what I want you to do is sit down and create this person. Think back to Weird Science. They were at the computer creating the perfect woman for them. Okay, I'm showing my age, and you are too if you got the reference. If you didn't, that's okay. I want you to create the perfect person answering the who you're looking for. Are they a 9-to-5er? Are they an early bird? Are they a night owl? Are they a smoker? Are they healthy? Are they a vegetarian? Are they whatever it is? Get detailed. And the more detailed you can get, the clearer you can get. So remember the missing persons report to bring you clarity. Remember the fact check that we've talked about in the past few episodes. You can go to chadhyams.com/fact check and download a copy of it so you can work with it to help you with clarity on your goals, clarity on your path in front of you. The missing persons report will help you on clarity with the who that goes beside you. And I look forward to hearing your story of success when you message me, whether it's from chadhyams.com and you connect with me, or whether you find me on any of the socials, because I'm Chad Hyams at all of them, and say, Chad, I did the missing persons report. And oh my gosh, here's who's in my world now thanks to it and the clarity it brought, because I want to celebrate in the successes with you. So never hesitate to reach out and let me know how things are going. Until our next episode, as always, keep climbing.